The Albert Bridge was built using what's known as the Ordish-Lefebvre system, named after its engineer Roland Mason Ordish. This system combines elements of a suspension bridge and a beam bridge with iron bars instead of traditional cables. These thick iron bars give the bridge its distinctive look and structural integrity. It's a hybrid design, blending elegance with practicality, something that was very much in vogue during the Victorian era. In the 19th century, London was expanding rapidly, and there was a growing need for new river crossings. But building a bridge wasn't just about utility, it was also about aesthetics. London wanted bridges that were not only functional, but also beautiful, to reflect the city's status as the heart of an empire. The Albert Bridge certainly delivers on that front. Its delicate structure and pastel colours make it one of the most photogenic bridges in the city. It's painted in soft hues of pink, blue and green. These were added in the 20th century to make the bridge more visible to ships in foggy conditions. But they also give the bridge a fairy tale quality, especially when it's lit up at night. In fact, the Albert Bridge is sometimes called the prettiest bridge in London. The Albert Bridge has a fascinating history. When it first opened, it was a toll bridge. You can still see the old toll booths on either side, remnants of a bygone era. In 1877, just 4 years after it opened, the Metropolitan Board of Works bought all the Thames bridges and abolished tolls. This was a significant moment in London's history as it made the bridges freely accessible to the public. The Albert Bridge is 710 feet long, or 217 metres, and connects Chelsea on the north bank to Battersea on the south. Despite its elegance, it's one of the quieter bridges in London. This is partly because it's sandwiched between two other major crossings, Battersea Bridge and Chelsea Bridge. Some have even called it a white elephant, a beautiful but underused structure. But for those who do cross it, the experience is unforgettable. One of the most interesting aspects of the Albert Bridge is its tendency to wobble. When it was first built, soldiers from the nearby Chelsea barracks were ordered to break step when marching across it. Why? Because the synchronized footsteps of hundreds of soldiers could create a phenomenon called synchronous lateral excitation. Essentially, the bridge would sway more than expected, much like what happened with the Millennium Bridge over a century later. Some people have renamed the bridge the Trembling Lady. In fact, the Albert Bridge's wobble became so pronounced that in 1884, the famous engineer Sir Joseph Bazalgette was called in to stabilise it. Bazalgette, who's best known for designing London's sewer system, added more chains and iron bars to strengthen the structure. He also replaced the wooden walkway with a sturdier material. These modifications turned the Albert Bridge into the hybrid structure we see today, a blend of suspension, beam and stabilisation elements. It's worth reflecting on the Albert Bridge's enduring legacy. For over 150 years it has survived the test of time, weathering both physical and metaphorical storms. It's been repaired, reinforced and repainted, but its essence remains unchanged. It's a bridge that embodies the spirit of London, resilient, elegant and full of stories. The ironwork is intricately designed, with decorative elements that showcase the craftsmanship of the Victorian era. And then there's the lighting. At night, the Albert Bridge is illuminated by thousands of LED lights, creating a magical effect that has earned it the nickname the Fairy Tale Bridge. The Albert Bridge is more than just a way to cross the Thames. It's a symbol of London's history, a marvel of engineering and a work of art. Whether you're a local or a visitor, crossing this bridge is an experience that stays with you. So next time you're in London, take a moment to walk across the Albert Bridge. Feel its gentle sway, admire its beauty, and remember the stories it holds.